Yo, what up guys, welcome to this video, and in today's video we are doing yet another Solana meme coin review. Today we are actually reviewing Mew, or called Cat in a Dog's World. Now the reason why I am reviewing this project right now is simply because it is pumping like absolutely crazy. So I already made a video about this project a couple of months ago, when basically the project did not really do anything. I mean, off the start, basically in the first week of this project launching, it ran from just a couple $1 million in market cap, right around this level, all the way to a $1 billion in market cap. And then ever since that, it literally just went down for like the last 3 months, and it seems like it is right now finally breaking out of this gigantic symmetrical triangle. Now the problem is, everyone is now asking me if you should still buy Mew or if it's already too late, and that is basically the question I will be answering in today's video. Should you basically still buy Mew, and is it still profitable? Can it still do another 10x from this level? It's of course right now the biggest cat coin on Solana, and basically the biggest cat coin in all of crypto, so this is definitely really hyped. It is also doing some insane records and numbers right now, and in today's video I will be talking about it. Before I do that, I quickly wanted to say that if you want to buy or sell Solana meme coins such as Mew, then you of course need to use a Telegram trading bot in order to buy and sell those coins. Now you don't want to use Radium or Jupiter anymore, nobody uses that anymore, it's extremely slow, it basically lags all the time, and it takes like 20 or 30 seconds just to do one transaction. If you're using a Telegram trading bot such as Trojan, it will literally only take 1 or 2 seconds to complete a transaction, so I will definitely recommend using it. It will also give you better entries, has a lot of features, so go check it out. I will leave the link for Trojan in the description below, first link out there. Go check it out, it's really important that you start using it. It's this link right here, first link in the description below. Alright, so first of all, what is Mew, or what is Cat in a Dog's World? Well, Cat in a Dog's World is basically just a cat coin based on like this Korean style cat coin. I mean, of course, this logo already is a little bit Korean. Then we of course got the Twitter and everything. It's also in Korean or Chinese, I don't really know, but it is at least in like a Korean basically style. Now it is also doing some crazy things, as in basically news and exchanges that are being listed in, but about that I'm going to talk about in just a second. First I want to show you guys some other things. Basically 90% is burnt liquidity, 10% is basically for the Solana community, and yeah, basically it's just the biggest cat coin right now on Solana. I mean, if we go to CoinGecko, we can see it is right now head to head with of course Popcat and Mew. Basically just before I started making this video, it already surpassed Popcat, but Popcat just got a little bit more of a pump, and Mew started dumping a little bit again. But if we look at the last 7 days, we can clearly see right now that Mew is definitely outperforming Popcat by a lot. I mean, we can see Mew is up over 110% in the last 7 days, while Popcat is only up over 5% in the last 7 days. So clearly, if Mew basically keeps going like this, it will definitely start flipping that Popcat again. And so yeah, that's just of course extremely good to see. Now if we basically dive deeper into some analysis on CoinMarketCap, we can see right now it is already in the top 100 on CoinMarketCap, which is just crazy by market cap basically. If we look at volume, it is right now ranked number 25 based on volume, meaning it is literally doing more volume than any other crypto coin besides the top 25, which is just crazy. It is right now ranked number 25 out of all cryptocurrencies as in volume, meaning it's doing more volume than coins like Arbitrum, Chainlink, those coins are actually pretty popular, so that's just insane to see. Now if we look where that volume is basically coming from, it's really obvious. This coin is literally listed on every single exchange in the world besides Coinbase and CoinMarketCap, Coinbase and Binance of course. However, it is actually listed on Binance Futures, which is insane. So it is listed on Binance Futures, just not on spot yet, but the second it gets on spot, and then most likely Coinbase will also list it, and then literally every single exchange has listed Mew. Right now it's on OKX, Bybit, we got HCX, KuCoin, literally every single exchange. It's insane. And that's basically also right now why it's getting so much hype, but definitely also so much volume. That's really, really good to see. Like I said, in the last 7 days, it's up 350%, which is just out of this world. So clearly this coin is performing really good right now. But should you still buy? Well, obviously you should have actually bought when this symmetrical triangle, basically just like this, broke out, flipped that resistance level right here into some support and then just started pumping. That's when you actually wanted to buy. So if you did not buy right there, you may or may not can consider buying right now. Why? Well, we can clearly see that this literally pumped in just 3 days all the way to the level it's basically trading at. In the last 3 days, basically, it did really struggle with breaking to the upside and making a green candle. Now, the reason for that is because we clearly do have a little bit of resistance right now, basically, but it seems like we are finally breaking above that resistance. And literally, all this coin now has to do is simply make sure that this candle basically stays in the green above this level, and if that will mean, if that will happen, basically, it will be the biggest candle close and the highest candle close basically for mu ever. So that's of course really bullish. I wouldn't be surprised if it then gets a little bit of consolidation and then just gets that next level or leg basically to the upside. Of course, everyone is wondering basically what are my targets? Well, we can of course see the targets extremely clearly, basically just by using some other meme coins as an example and also using the Fibonacci retracement. So let me show you guys other meme coins as an example right now, because of course we need to know how the market is currently looking. Before I show you actually guys how high I think mu can go, like I said, I would really appreciate it and I would just genuinely recommend using Trojan bot on Solana. It's literally the fastest and the best Telegram trading bot out there. It's the biggest one as well. So go check it out. It's the first link in the description below. You really help the channel out. Plus, it's genuinely the best bot out there. It's getting billions of dollars in volume. So go check it out. First link in the description below. Alright, so what are my targets? Well, if I simply use the Fibonacci retracement from that absolute top to the absolute bottom, we can already get a little bit of like a thesis as in where this project can potentially go. I mean, if we zoom out, then the chart is still looking extremely young and extremely small, meaning this has much more upside to go. It's at then $700 million in market cap, which is of course quite high, let's be real. But let's say that this goes to like a Fibonacci level of 1.6. That will be a $1.5 billion in market cap, which would still be another 2x from this level. Now, if we take a look at the top range of where the Fibonacci is currently sitting, then that will mean about a $4 billion in market cap, which will mean around a 5 to 6x. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but if we look at the top meme coins right now, we have literally seen Pepe and Dog with Head also reach that level quite easily, and Pepe is still sitting at a $5 billion in market cap, meaning it will still not be the biggest meme coin of this cycle. However, it will definitely be the biggest coin on Solana, and it will also definitely be the biggest cat coin in all of crypto, which it basically already is, but it will just mark the absolute like, this is the biggest cat coin. It will never be replaced most likely, just like Dogecoin will most likely never be replaced by any other dog coin. So yeah, if that would happen, that will be extremely bullish, and from there it can grow. I mean, if we look at the coins, we got Dogecoin, which is a dog, Shiba Inu is a dog, Dog with Hat is a dog, Bonk is a dog, Floki is a dog, and then literally only Popcat and Mew are cats. So currently it's just a race between Popcat and Mew, which is going to be the first meme coin, or basically the first cat coin to ever reach $1 billion in market cap and then just climb that ladder and become like the top 5. So clearly right now it seems like Mew is definitely outperforming Popcat by a lot. I mean, it's up 111% in the last 7 days, while Popcat is only up 10%. So clearly, it seems like Mew is winning this range. The chart is just looking beautiful, and it seems like this is going much, much higher. Especially because it's just listed on so many exchanges as well, and it's just doing crazy volume. So my targets right now in the short term, meaning the next couple of days / weeks, are around at $1.5 billion in market cap. I mean, we got that perfect Fibonacci level right there, and it just makes a lot of sense. Another 2x from this level is definitely possible. And of course, at some point, the project does need to just calm down a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if something like this, or maybe something like this, So a little bit of consolidation and then just slow pump to the upside, then a little bit of consolidation, maybe a dip down, and then another pump to the upside. But it's of course also based on how the market is going to do. I mean, if Bitcoin runs to 100k in the coming weeks or months, of course then this coin is going to do much better than if Bitcoin drops to 40 or 50k. And if Solana breaks all-time high, then this will also do extremely good, of course. But yeah, right now it definitely still seems like a good play. However, I would only invest in this project right now. Of course, no financial advice, do your own research. But if you have a little bit of a higher margin, because if you only put in $50, that you will only make like $100. If it maybe only does 50% or 30%, you will literally make $10, $20. But if you simply ape like, if you buy $1,000, $10,000, $50,000 of a project like this, it's basically a pretty safe bet, meaning it can still go up extremely high, but the chances of this going down like 99% in the next couple of days is just unlikely, because it's getting so much volume, extremely high liquidity on every single big exchange. So yeah, basically the risk to reward for higher margin plays on the project are definitely there, so I would recommend checking it out if you have the volume for that. And then of course you would always recommend doing that using a Telegram trading bot, first link in the description below. And that's basically all I have for you guys right now about this project called basically Mew, or Cats in the Dog World. It's a really bullish coin in my opinion, it's looking really good, and that's just my thesis on this project. So if you like my thesis, then please consider liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and I hope I will see you guys in my next crypto meme coin review.